Jury consultant Tony Blake is live downtown to help us answer some of those questions. And Tony, Jeff Dushek is going to have the first shot out, and apparently he has about 3-hour arguments, and then the defense is supposed to present its closing arguments, but that will most likely carry on into the second day. Does that have an impact on the jury when your closing argument, which paints the big picture, is broken somehow?
When you have a broken up defense like that, or prosecution, whoever's broken in half, there's two things that happen. One thing is it'll give Feldman a chance to go home and add anything to his closing that he might have missed before, or that Dushek might have brought out that he feels is important. The other thing is it does kind of kill your momentum a little bit, but I am a believer that it actually helps the attention of the jury. If you go on for 3 or 4 hours, the jury tends to turn you off. But if you can turn around and break that up a little bit, their attention is renewed the next morning.
Now, we have been told, Tony, that Stephen Feldman wants to get at it maybe within 10 or 15 minutes after Dushek ends. Obviously, that's part of his strategy to counter right away. And then, obviously, it would probably carry over to the next day, wherever we pick this up. Bill Nimmo has said that his closing arguments at times can last like 12 hours, but the judge has already said, hey, brevity is the spice of life. So the judge has set the tone here. He wants it to be short and crisp.
He's told him that brevity is important, but he cannot really say you have 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. He can't do that because he would be interfering with the constitutional rights of the defendant. So as soon as they get up there, they are smart to keep it a little bit smaller or a little bit shorter than normal, but there's no way they're going to be able to keep it very short because there's so much scientific evidence, and that takes a long time to go through.
And speaking of the forensic evidence that's involved, do you have an educated guess as to how long this jury may be deliberating?
Well, we know from this jury and from some of the things from being in the court that